Hi guys, my name's Athena and we're gonna make some soap today. So this is also my first video that I'm making for YouTube, so bear with me if I say something super cheesy or super corny or just super ridiculousness, because that's just the nerves kicking in. It's just like public speaking, only like to a bunch of people I'll never see in my life, possibly. Anyways, now that's out of the way, I have my oils right here, and just gonna grab my lye water. So my oils are all blended up in here. And I'm just gonna grab this. I'm going to slowly pour it down here on my stick blender. Try not to make as many bubbles as I possibly can. If you hear a slight licking sound, that's my cat. She is very spoiled, and she does not like to drink out of a water bowl like the rest of the animals. She prefers sink water because, you know, she's spoiled and special like that. But my other cat, she's fine with regular bowl water, but Percy, she must drink faucet water. She's pristine like that. Anyways, just gonna give this a good blend. Oddly satisfying watching this blend when you put in the lye solution into your oils and then you start mixing it and it just starts changing. It's just, I don't know, it's just oddly satisfying to me. So I got this all blended up. I'm gonna go grab my mold. Alright, so the soap that I want to make today is a sweet pea soap. So it's like a pretty floral scent, really like it's like a sweet floral smell. This smells really good. Reminds me of like springtime and stuff. So the colors that I'm gonna use is like a pink, greenish, and a white. And for my pink, I'm using rose clay. As you can see, I got it from Nurture Soap. With a little mix of ultramarine pink pigment. Just a little bit. Just to give it a more pinkish color than like a light, really light color. So I want to darken it a bit. That might be a lot, but we'll see. Anyways, I got this from Amazon. It's super easy to get, really cheap too. And then for my green, I have French green clay that I also got from Nurture Soap. And French green clay is really good for your skin as well, by like detoxing and cleansing and, you know, all that good stuff that you hear or read about if you know about it already. And then I'm also going to add Alpine Green Mica Powder from Nurture Soap. I really like this one. It's also going to give it a nice like darker complexion, or a darker shade of green. I'll add more if it's not at the right color, but this Alpine Green is super pretty. I've used it in a Burmese soap that I made in the fall last year, and it worked perfectly. It was so perfect for the fall. Like, It was really pretty. It looked like cake almost when I made it too, because I put on the cake frosting on top of it. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get back to the soaping. So I'm just gonna pour it in here. That seems good. I'm gonna pour this one in here. Alright. And then for my bigger batch, I have some titanium dioxide with some oil mixed into it for it to be white. I hope you've seen that. Whoops. Anyways, so a little bit about myself. I've been soaping for almost a year. It's been a real learning process. I can tell you that. It's like a science trying to find the right recipe for you. I still kind of, experiment, and I have had, some mishap soaps, but that's okay. That's okay. As long as it cleans the bod, then there's no problem, am I right? My goodness. That was terrible. Anyways, I'm gonna mix the lightest color first, which is the white, and spread it around with my spatula. That might have not been enough white. I might have to make more. Oh dear me, dear me. But that's okay. So I've added a little more titanium dioxide. I'm sorry guys. What's funny is that I've been planning to make a YouTube video for a long while. I'm just so nervous about it. I don't know why. It's just something like talking to a camera is kind of weird, and you're by yourself when you're doing it most of the time. So it's like trying to take a selfie in public. Like, don't you ever like look around after you take a selfie to make sure like nobody was watching you? It's that kind of awkwardness. And I've had some people come by, my husband's co-workers come by to pick up some stuff for the restaurant as I was making it in the beginning, and then they left already. And now my father-in-law came by to pick up some tools as I'm in the middle of doing this too. So it's just funny. If it was any other time, any other day I was making soap, nobody would come in, but it's my husband and I like to call those of course moments. Like, of course that would happen. Why would it not? Right, so I'm going to try and blend this up. I blended that up. And you know what I forgot? I forgot to add the fragrance. My goodness. If I wasn't making the video, I'm just so concerned with like getting this done and stuff. So it's just nerves, just nerves. Anyways, this is the sweet fragrance oil that I got from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and I'm just gonna pour it on in and blend it in. I'm gonna pour it in each of them and blend it up. I have no idea if it accelerates trace or decelerates, so we're about to find out. So this is already getting pretty thick. I'll try to scrape some of this off. Added the fragrance oil to this as well. So I'm just gonna mix it in with my spatula first. Anyways, yeah, so I've been making soap for a little about a year now. I might have already said that, so please pardon me. I have pregnancy memory right now, so I feel like an old lady at times. I'm also pregnant, by the way. Yay, I'm having a little boy. It's my second baby. My first baby is at my sister-in-law's house. Took her to a little party and stuff. So it gives me the perfect time to make this video. It was either now or never. You know what I mean? So hopefully all goes good. And I got this camera angle right, because if not, it would just be, well, you know, of course. I'm just gonna blend this up. Try and scrape as much of this off as we can. So if I enjoy making this video, or if I get better at it and not sounding so awkward on the camera, then I'll make more, which I probably will. I do like enjoying doing soap, and I'm pretty sure other people like to watch others do soap or get inspired by other soapers to make their own soap. And that'd be pretty darn cool too. I'll make more. And you know, I like watching other soapers on YouTube. I get a lot of inspiration from them. I also really, yeah, I get a lot of inspiration from other soapers, and I like to see the different techniques they use, or, you know, or if you don't. My favorite soaper to watch is Katie on Royalty Soaps, and I really like watching the Soap Queen. I'm pretty sure like they're super popular to watch, and some other ones I can't quite remember their channels. They just pop up on my recommendation feed, and I'm just like, ooh, that looks cool to watch. And a lot of them is just them making it and not talking, which is fine. You know, it gets straight to the point of it. But you know, you also want to know about the person who's making it, and you know what kind of person's making it. And, you know, it gives personality. It gives the channel a lot of personality. Like Katie's, like hers has so much personality. Like she's one of like a big inspiration of mine to make soap. Like her soaps are just so darn cute, and she's just so darn adorable too. Like her personality is like, gosh darn it cute. Like I could be having a bad day and I'll watch Katie make some soap, and I'm just like, darn tune, I'm gonna make some soap. Alright, and we're back. We got our colors here, and we got our mold. So I drink a lot of almond milk, a lot of it. Me, my daughter, I pretty much use almond milk for everything. I don't drink cow milk anymore. So what's great about it is once I'm done drinking it, I can just wash it out, put some tape on it to reinforce it. It may bow a little, but that's okay. You know, the imperfection is what makes it perfect, right? It's its own little character. Anyways, and I can just reuse it, which is great. So once I've poured it all in and it's hardened up and I unmold it, just put it back in the recycling and it's great. So I don't need to spend money on all those fancy smancy molds when you got a perfectly good milk carton to use. Alright, so ooh, it's gotten super thick, huh? Well, oopsie. Of course. Got some on the sides there, but that's okay. It's got super thick. I think what I want to do is do dollops. That may be cool. So a dollop there, a dollop here, a dual dollop there, and another dollop here. Land that down. So I've been wanting to do crystal soaps. Like I did one in the winter with amethyst crystals and called it Frosted Amethyst. It came out really pretty and a lot of people loved them. And they were super cute too. But every time I order more crystals and then I clean them, cleanse them, and put stuff in them, I always come to the problem of like, what soap should I put it in? Should I put it in this one? Should I put it in that one? Is it gonna match? So I need to get out of that state of, oh, the crystals gotta match the soap, and just be like, screw it, it's crystals and soap. Like, who wouldn't want that, you know? Like, you get a bar of soap with a crystal in it, and then when you're done with your soap, or when the crystal finally comes out, it's just like, oh, this is bad. So I'm contemplating if I want to put crystals on this one. I have these really cute, let me show you. So I have these really cute, like, pendant stones that have been tumbled and stuff, and I've already, like, cleansed them and, you know, disinfected them with a little bit of alcohol so that, you know, just in case. But I've cleansed them already, so they're full of positive vibes in them. And I just don't know if I want to put it in this soap or if I want to save it for another soap. Those creative dilemmas. Anyways, dollop there, a dollop here. And then you get a dollop, you get a dollop, you get a dollop. Everybody gets a dollop. Whoops, that was a very big dollop. That's okay. No mistakes here, just happy accidents. Alrighty then, so I scraped out as much as I could. Now I guess it's time to like do a design, which I kind of already like it how it is, but I think I can finagle something. Let's see. You know, I should really plan this out much better, but it's just, I kind of just like to go with the flow of things, and I guess that's like one of my weaknesses is like I'm just gonna be like, ah, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it, instead of having like a game plan. And I do that a lot with soaps. So like I always want to try out different oils, different blends, different colors, different techniques. So sometimes some things don't always turn out as planned, but in the end it just comes out pretty good anyways. You know, you can always find imperfection in your own work, which is very common. When I used to paint, I used to be a painter in an art gallery called AFH back in my hometown of Boston, and it was so easy to just find the smallest mistakes, the smallest shading, the smallest blend. But then you ask somebody else and like, I don't see anything. What do you mean you don't see anything? You don't see that right there? That how that peach doesn't blend in very well with this coral? No, you don't? It's just me? Damn it. You know? So, you know, sometimes you just gotta let go. Just go with the flow of it. Like right now, I have no clue what I'm doing, but I kind of like it. You might hear my dog in the background too, Chico. Alright, I kind of like that. It's actually pretty. I shouldn't touch it up too much, and then I'll start blending it up, and we don't want that. Alright. So, I think I'm not going to add crystals to this one just because I don't want to mess this up, but I do want to add, yeah, I think some rose petals will go perfectly with this. Just going to spritz that with some alcohol. So I think I'll do it to the side over here. Kind of just make sure they're all good in there. Spritz with a little more. So about these rose petals, I picked these like a long time, like last year in the summertime, because I wanted to do a rose clay soap, just with rose clay and activated charcoal and rose petals on top of it. But I don't know why it just didn't happen. I kind of just got overwhelmed because I found a recipe for it on Soap Queen. They have a recipe for the rose clay and activated charcoal soap, which is, it's a really pretty soap, and I got everything for it too to make it. I just don't know what happened. It just kind of was just like, I got in all my supplies and my first soap was gonna be that, and I didn't make it. Like I said, like I'm terrible at planning. I kind of just go with the flow of things. So I made something completely different. I think I made like a coconut milk soap with activated charcoal, and a lot of activated charcoal, and some purple mica and a lavender essential oil soap. It smelled really good, and I made that soap out of an inspiration for Ox and Otter ceramics. Her ceramics are so beautiful. I wish I could afford them because they're way out of my budget at the moment. But I eventually do want to get one. She changed her Instagram to the Grievous Angel with underscores. And but I'm pretty sure you can find her online at Oxenotter, or just Google Oxenotter, or just look her up on Instagram, which is the Grievous Angel with underscores instead of spaces. And her work is beautiful, and she's such a beautiful soul. Like, she's such a sweetheart. Anyways, so this is my sweet pea soap. Actually came out a lot better than what I planned. So I'm going to put this away, and we're going to let this set up in the mold for probably 18 to 24 hours, and then we'll come back and unmold it and cut it up and see how we did. Well, and hopefully we did good. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.